Sunday night and the place to be. You're now rocking with the Ultra for that FOC. And here we go, Batmite indeed. Thank you again, everybody, for joining in the live chat. I know it was originally scheduled to go live about an hour from now, but I was able to push things forward and get going tonight. So here we are, plus 1,000 subscribers on the channel, and I need to thank all of you on the live chat for that. You make this great and fun to do. And because of that, we're going to be giving away this thing called the Ultrabox, and you need to be subscribed to the channel to find out details on how to enter to win that awesome giveaway. Take a look at the video at some of the contents of the Ultrabox, and as we develop a entering format that is going to prevent duplications and people trying to game the system, well, just make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you click that notification bell for notifications. And the soundtrack you are listening to is provided by Carl Casey at Wipeout Audio. Make sure you do subscribe to them as well if you like the tunes. Good stuff over there. The wonderful Ultra Maximus logo that you see here is done by the Mr. Hurd, Eric Hurd. If you're in the live chat, appreciate you, brother. And then, of course, let's not forget our friends over at Comic Barricade. They do have a Comic Barricade and a Barricade XL for either the raw or the graded books that go inside of the boxes. And, of course, if you use the code ULTRA, you get yourself a 10% off code there. It is fantastic for you guys. Let's also not forget to visit our friends over at Wanna Comics for their exclusives. You guys know I'm a really, really tough case when it comes to exclusives. But because I've known and bought from Drew for years and years and years, he didn't pop up as an exclusive, store. He's just a store that started doing a few exclusives. But he's very involved in his artistic intake and input on these covers. So it's nice to see a true fan of comic books, doing these kinds of things. So shout out to Drew over at Wanted. Really appreciate you, man. And of course, check out some of these exclusives over on his website. And of course, as you guys know, the super chat is active. But you can, of course, always direct support PayPal at paypal.me/Ultra Maximus directly if you want to support the Ultra Maximus endeavor of comic book journalism. And I appreciate all the support along the way, everybody. And of course, everybody who subscribed along the way too. You guys are great. And telling your friends to subscribe, telling the stores to subscribe. And of course, sharing these videos that are on this channel. Of course, this is the Marvel Legacy, except for the second printing, Thanos 13. It's a good list, and you know what? There's going to be more to come. I got to get over some personal endeavors here real quick and get through a couple of holidays maybe. But we're gonna see some massive spec-related content being dropped. And of course, don't forget to check out the Marvel Hip Hop Variant Platinum list, which is also another great video. I got tons of these other videos on the channel called The Raw Report, and this is basically where I do my, this is basically what I picked up. So pick up some mail drops, check out those videos, and of course, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell for notifications. Don't forget to leave a comment if you are watching this video on the rewind. And thank you to all who like and share the video and leave a comment after it is done. I appreciate you help me break these algorithms. But let's get this thing kicked off here. So this is your secret variant. And this is a show for, like I said, either stores or those of you who are looking to maximize your collection potential by not having to fight the wolves when it comes to the shelves. So this is what we do here. We cover all the books that are on final order cutoff. Some of the books that I'm going to show you final ordered yesterday, a.k.a. Sunday, a.k.a. today, depending on when you're watching this show. Most of you guys get done watching this show by Tuesday, so some of you guys go and look back again, and I appreciate everybody looking at my very dated material because it's hot for a second and then it's gone. But so here's how it works. Your store is going to be final order cut off tomorrow on a lot of these books that you're seeing here. Note the prospective dates that I have associated with some of these books, and you'll see exactly how we do this. And of course, if we're looking at books that come out in the next couple of weeks, high probability you're going to be spoiled by some of the covers, just some of the things that happen when you are looking at the previews catalog and taking a look at the books coming out. So don't be surprised if you're spoiled just a little bit, and I apologize about that, but you know what, nothing I can do except for try to help you guys, like I said, maximize your collection. And here we go, everybody, and I am the Ultra Maximus, the very, very appreciative host of this channel here. And again, thank you to you all who have made this channel a raving success and got me monetized. And if you're watching this on the live stream, you do not have to sit through those pesky commercials, which is pretty cool, right? All right. So, sips of water, and now that means we can go. Big Remo in the house. Good to see you, man. Pat Mike, Thunder, Mojo Quid, Sith Lordly. Man, again, thank you again. Comic Book G-Spot. See, this is what I like to see. You guys are great. And Dave Collects, I thought I saw you in there somewhere, right? You have the best entertaining and informative show out there. Wow. Thank you. And I'm also wearing the many expressions of Vader this evening. If you haven't seen this shirt, let's just take a look at it real quick. So, of course, if you have cool t-shirts and you want to give me one, if they're really, really gangster, I'll stand up and show them off. And I'll show off my Lebowski Thor bod. It is also a.k.a. Dad Thor. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, and here comes the beast animal. I've got a dog that's the size of a bear that is a German Shepherd who looks like a lion. Comics Man in the house. Nate, good to see you as well. Gomez up in here too. I'm so sorry, G Money. I'm so sorry. All right, but hey, you know what? I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna provide for you guys. Okay, that's what I try to do. So we're gonna take a look at all the stuff coming out here. Ablaze is gonna be up first, and Ablaze is gonna give us Space Pirate Captain Harlock number 5. So yeah, that's right, Kitty. Space Pirate Captain Harlock. There's your cover B, which is a wraparound variant. That one is looks like it's taken from the animated movie a little bit more. And then here's your cover C, your cover D, and then we got a couple of incentives after this cover E. There's your 10 copy, which is your cover E, virginized. And then here is your 20 copy virgin. And then here's your 30 copy Bengal virgin. That's going to wrap it up for Ablaze Publishing. All right, stick with me for a minute here because this is absolutely insane how many books Absolute Comics Group put on FOC this week. Just bear with me. There's a lot. The Absolute Flipbook number 3, and there is the Absolute Flipbook number 4. And both of them showing Pandora's blogs. And then Absolute Flipbook number 5 showing Dual Identity. And Absolute Flipbook number 6, the Darkon. And then Amp number 3 got a cover A. And then a cover B with a Virgin Metallic ink. And then Blood Widow number 1, cover A, Jamie Tyndall. And the cover B, Tyndall Virgin Metallic ink. So, wow. So White Widow is basically a different version of Gwen, and I guess this is a different version of MJ. Pretty cool, but Jamie Tyndall knocking it out the park with his art as always. I know the White Widow is his baby, and one of my local stores actually also had an exclusive issue. Like, it wasn't just like a variant; it was like an exclusive book that you could only get through their store. Had to do with White Widow's origin. So if you're into the Absolute Comics Group, you might want to check out the Acme Superstore exclusive White Widow. Like, it's like a 0.5 or something. Like, it's a weird issue number, but it's an exclusive through that store. Blood Widow number 1, cover C, and that one was a lenticular, they say. So going to be interesting to see that one. And then here's Darkon number 4, cover A. And then your cover B, this is your Tyndall foil with the logo. And then here is the Tyndall Virgin with the metallic ink. And then Darkon number 5, also Jamie. Virgin hollow foil. All right, Dual Identity number 4, cover A. Cover B. Dual Identity number 5, cover A. And then the cover B. Hollow foil edition. First Defense, cover A. And then cover B, Francisco Virgin holofoil. I like that some of these are just like reverse images and stuff like that. And here's one for you. I Make Boys Cry number 3, cover A. And that's by Benitez, a.k.a. What's it called? Can't think of it. Lady Mechanica. There we go. Lady Mechanica is Benitez doing this cover right here. And then, of course, he did the Virgin Hollow Metallic Ink one right here. I know, right? Absolute just dropping fire after fire. And then here's the I Make Boys Cry cover C, the Hardened Lenticular. So that's going to be a chase cover, I think. And then I Make Boys Cry number 4, cover A. Cover B, Virgin Hollow. And then the John Royale Lenticular. And then here is the I Make Boys Cry number 5, cover A, Ali Garza. And then here is the Virgin Hollow Metallic Ink. And then the cover C, Godtail Lenticular. Katrina, number 4. Katrina, number 4, cover B. And this one's a holofoil. And then Resilient, number 2, cover A. And then the cover B. And then the cover C. And Wayward Legends number 6, cover A. So yeah, I mean, you guys get the picture here. But we're in the W, so we're almost done. There's your cover B with the Yang foil, and then the Virgin Metallic Ink. And then here's Wayward Legends number 7. This is wild. So this one, like, if you guys don't know what this is from, there's a movie with Roddy Piper called They Live or something like that. Yeah. So you should check that out because this Obey shit's from there and it's hilarious. But not only is this one hilarious, so this is Wayward Legends number 7, cover B, right? And then here's number 8. And then number 8, cover B, also has this one that says Protect. So if you're into this poster style picture, well, you might want to get yourself down for FOC for both of those. Because they seem to be on FOC for the same day. So Absolute's like dropping their whole entire month of FOC all at one spot. So good luck, everybody. Wayward Sons number 4, cover A. And then we have the cover B, holofoil. And then the Virgin Metallic Ink one. And then issue number 5, cover A. Cover B. White Widow number 10, cover A. And then here's the metallic hollow foil, probably. The John Royale Lenticular. And then the Felix Leonel for White Widow cover A of issue 11. And then here's your cover B. And then here's your cover C, which is your Jamie Tyndall Lenticular cover. So, cover A, Garza. Good stuff right here again for White Widow number 9. And of course, it looks like we got multiple issues being dropped all at once, like always. Here's your cover B by Tyndall. It's your Hollow Metallic Ink. And then your Diaz Lenticular. And that's going to wrap it up for all of the Absolute books. And now we can get it on. We got Digger number 1 coming from Action Lab. And then Action Lab, the non-risque title, is going to give us Bigfoot Frankenstein number 2. So issue number 1 actually just, I think, dropped. So if you're reading that one and it's any good, let us know. Aftershock, of course, is still shattering your expectations, and they are giving us Campisi number 3. And then Out of Body number 5. So this is the book that I'm waiting for so I can read all 5 issues of the series and kind of give it a fair shake read and just see how it looks. The first couple issues brought me in too. Like the dude is like able to have an out of body experience while his body is like comatose and he can't like wake up. So it's like, he's like, oh, if I can't wake up, I might as well, just go ahead and roam about spiritually. It's kind of wild stuff. So that's going to wrap it up for the Aftershock. And then we are on to Ahoy. So this is weird because we got a final order due for 10/7. That was this one. So they got a final order due Thursday. Like weird, right? But this is Edgar Allan Poe's Snifter of Death number 2. And then they had another FOC for the 10th for Unsmooth Bum number 2. I don't know why it says Unsmooth 2 Bum. Because that's actually, it's Unsmooth Bum number 2. So, weird books. And then this is all the stuff that was just on FOC for today, a.k.a. yesterday. By the time you guys see this on Monday, some of this stuff is going to be, already closed on order. This is the book that we talked about last week, though. My Bad #1, where, it's like wannabe Avengers and stuff. And then this guy right here, cutting the ribbon, kissing the girl, shaking the hand, and then he's like, ow. He's like, deuces, I'm gone. So it's definitely a superhero parody of some sort. And then American Mythology Productions, of course, has given us a bunch of books. Living Corpse Relics, #4, Black and White Raw Edition. I don't know how to say this one. Pellucidar Across Savage Seas. Okay. #2, cover A. And then here's your cover B character design variant. Techno Freak. I remember talking about this first issue. Of course, red kryptonite on the cover. So yeah, probably going out and picking up this one. First issue was kind of wild. There was a ton of clones of that girl. So it was really wild. And then this dude is the detective who's like investigating the case. And then here's your cover B. And it's been like 2 or 3 months since the last issue that came out. And of course, for all you Halloween people loving Halloween books, just in time for Halloween, Victor Crowley Hatchet, Halloween 3, #1, cover A. And then here is the Hatchet Halloween Tales #3, #1, cover B. Cover C, the Lost Your Head variant, as they said. And then we got the cover D homage cover, no art available. And then we're on to Zorro Flights, #1, cover B. I didn't see a cover A, so assume that one exists. He probably just didn't show the artwork to it, and I accidentally copied over the slide. My apologies for that. Amigo Comics is keeping the same book, Ice Cold Kills one-shot, on FOC again. Just like 3 weeks in a row, I think. Anyway, Archie got Betty and Veronica Jumbo Comics #289. I'm sorry, 298. Slightly dyslexic every now and then. Then we've got Artists, Writers, and Artisans dropping Marjorie Finnegan, Temporal Criminal #6. And then we've got 2 more issues after this one, so it's going to be a wild ride. And then Moths issue #5 of 6 is going to be dropping. So Mike Choi art, phenomenal. Behemoth, big FOC again, Turbo Kid #2. And this is, of course, Turbo Kid is apparently on, I think, Netflix right now. That's I have to be put it in my list and watch that. But I don't know what's up with Behemoth. Basically, like taking all of the Netflix properties and like develop them into comic books and stuff. So they're doing that with MFKZ. But Turbo Kid, Apple's Lost Adventure #2 of 2. So there's your cover B, and then here's your cover C. That's going to wrap it up for the Behemoth releases. And Big Remo, thank you for the kind words here. And Comic Book G-Spot, thank you for coming through. Hope to see you in the chats here in the future. Black Mask Studios, wowzers, everybody. If it wasn't Flowers, this would be probably a little bit on the risque side. But Godkiller Spider-Man #1, cover A. There's the cover B, which is basically just a little bit of that reverseness. And then here's something else that's going on, the uncensored version. So apparently there's an uncensored cover C version of this book. Now, I'm not reading the Godkiller series, but I do know that if this book is going multiple prints, like the second volume is doing right here, Godkiller Tomorrow's Ashes, #1 is getting a 4th printing, something's up. Something has to be up. So Godkiller Tomorrow's Ashes #1, 4th printing, cover B by Maria Labette. And then Godkiller Tomorrow's Ashes #2 is getting a 3rd printing. So if you're reading these, let me know in the comments below, or if you're in the live chat and you read this. And I think Comic Book G-Spot's saying it's good. It looks like an interesting book. Artistically, it's definitely setting the bar. There's a lot of stuff going on here. And some of those other variant covers have been pretty wild. So Tomorrow's Ashes #3 getting a 2nd printing as well. So there's multiple prints for the previous volume. The volume before that, of course, snuck in that final issue. So if you guys are reading that book and that property, there's probably a lot to chase out there right now for it. This is one of the previews that I love for Fantagraphics books on previews. I bet you the email goes out every month. Hey, send us a copy. Send us a picture of the front of your book, of your cover. And what do? They took it literally, and they're like, "Oh, let's get it artistically, tilt it to the side. All right, yeah, good angle. Okay, snap it. Okay, and then crop it. Okay, send that." That is how that goes down every month, but that is not necessary. Fantagraphics, if you can just get us a nice flat scan of the cover art, that would be great. We would greatly appreciate it. We don't need your computer-generated shadow. Moving on. We've got Heavy Metal. Heavy Metal's dropping Never Never, getting a second printing. And, wild-looking book there. Heavy Metal's dropping some good comics lately. Humanoids. Beanbags. So this is Space Bastards number 9. If you don't know about Space Bastards, you should probably try to find yourself a hardcover so you can read it, because trying to find the individual issues is probably going to be a little tough. Shout out to the Order of the Beanbag from the Spine Ticks crew. Oni Press. Jonna and the Unpossible Monsters number 7, and the cover A and the cover B. And then we got Kaiju Max, which is on season 6, issue number 4. That's a lot of issues if you really think about it. Kaiju Max getting that kind of play. Anyway, 2000 AD Rebellion, 3rd week in a row. This is definitely the 3rd week in a row that we got Best of 2000 AD number 3. 2000 AD, Best of 2000 AD number 4 was also on FOC the previous 2 weeks, but it was removed from the list. Interesting. Probably be back next week though. Red 5 Comics. Carriers number 1. Got a cover A. Got a cover B. And it's obviously a hoot of a pigeon story. Okay, so here's where we're going to take a look at the Scout Comics that had their final orders due through Lunar Distribution Services on 10/3/2021. Commander Rao. Cool looking cover A. And the 10 copy incentive's not too bad. She's got a big gun. I mean, and that's your Colin Tan unlockable variant. Sith, if you were obviously to occupy a ranger station at any national park, where would it be and why would it be Jellystone? There's your Ranger Stranger Fall Edition one shot, looks like. So I don't know if there's going to be a sequel or follow up to that one, but interesting to see if it does. This book is called Thud, and I don't know if it's because he's trying to fly and falls, but that's there's a 10 copy incentive kind of looking like a cover of the Max. That's your unlockable. Okay, so that was the stuff that was on Scout that just FOC'd today, a.k.a. yesterday, depending on where you're watching me from. But Lunar Distribution, of course, does their final order cutoffs on Sundays. So as you know, you just saw like Ahoy Comics. You're also going to see another publisher called DC Comics who uses Lunar Distribution Services. And they have the awkward street date. They have the awkward release date. So these are the books that your store has the option of putting out on a Tuesday if they really wanted to. But we'll leave it up to them to decide. But here's what's going on final order cutoff for next Sunday. That's right, Kitty. Next Sunday, we've got Gods of Brutality issue number 3, which is also going to carry a 10 copy incentive. Lunar Ladies number 3. Oh, and that was just a placeholder for a blank variant that never materialized, that I did not hit the hide button on. Anyway, Scoot. So for the all ages imprint, there's a lot of stuff going on here on this publisher here. We've got Bandit's Imagination, Bandit versus the Vacuum Monster. And this one is a $4.99. I don't know if this is a book format or a comic book format, but it is put out by Scoot. So you might want to check with your LCS and find out how that's being marketed and sold. And then we've got Bandit's Imagination, Tub Trouble. But wait, the Scoot launch takeoff 4-pack is going to have 2 more books in it that we're going to show you right here that are also available. The Super Cats Me Wow. Don't get any ideas, kitty. And then, of course, we've got the Super Cats. Both of those are $4.99 as well, but you can get them in a 4-pack, so check with your LCS. That 4-pack may have a discount carried with it. And I noticed one of my LCSs has like this secret section of Scoot books. I'm like, whoa, I missed all the VHS variants and stuff like that. So good stuff. Who knows what the future holds with some of these kids' properties, right? Source Point Press giving us a couple of good books this FOC as well. Boston Metaphysical Society, Ghosts and Demons, 1-shot. Runes, number 4. Who doesn't like a good Viking rune story, right? Bloody Runes. Suicide Jockeys, number 3, cover A. And of course, Suicide Jockeys with their movie swipe, getting the Top Gun one in there. And then we've got Touching Evil, number 18. And then Unborn, number 2. Cover A. Cover B. The Winchester Mystery House, number 1. Cover A. And your cover B. And that's going to wrap it up for them. Titan Comics. Okay. So here we go, everybody. Gun Honey is going to 3rd print. 3rd print. Minky Woodcock was like an off-the-radar kind of property that kind of like showed up there. But this is something else. So shout out to the writer who was able to talk to us on Drunken Chat. If you guys haven't picked up Gun Honey issue 1 that just came out last week, don't worry. You get a chance again with a 2nd print Virgin McGinnis variant. And then, of course, this 3rd print goes on FOC tomorrow. So check that one out. Horizon Zero Dawn, number 3. You got a cover A. You got a cover B. You got to cover C. Oh, and there's your FOC sketch variant that took a while to load for whatever reason. And then, yeah. So that's going to wrap it up for Titan. And then we're on to Valiant. And, okay. So I got to give a shout out to my buddy Doc Joe. He was like, man, somebody's clearing all the Harbinger number 1s off of eBay again. We notice these things happen. Like, a lot of us watch certain books just because, you know, we like to watch certain books. Like, we follow them. We make sure, you know, that, you know, our investments are either protected or, you know, or just like to watch the market to see what happens. Or we want to see if a seller gets an asking price on a book. So all of those Harbinger number 1s, they flew off of the bay. And that was when they announced that Harbinger was going to be getting another number 1. So I don't know if we saw another wave. But to all of you guys who got a Harbinger number 1 with a coupon in it, props to you. Props to you. I bought one for, I think, like $7 in like 2013 or 14. It needed a press. I don't even think I pressed the book yet. But who knows? Harbinger number 1 is definitely that Valiant book that if you are a Valiant fan, this was the property that you were reading No matter which incarnation, like even the people who were reading Valiant in the 90s loved Harbinger because it was hardcore, but it was like X-Men, but extra, you know, a little bit extra. And when people died, they stayed dead. So Torque is who died in the original incarnation, but they killed Flamingo in the VEI reboot. They killed her in a messed up way too. Livewire, and I think somebody else died with her too. Livewire struck them with lightning and like incinerated them. So it was a wild read. Like Harbinger is like hardcore stakes. So I definitely recommend to read. I'm actually intrigued to see what's going on here. So you guys ready for this? Big news. Oh no, this isn't the big news. There's a cover B. And then of course you guys probably knew there was going to be this cover C. And then there's this cover E, which means there's a cover D. So the cover D is probably going to be a 1 in 25 incentive. They didn't show that one. The cover C is probably your pre-order bundled edition. So if you pre-ordered like issues 1 through 4, you get a special variant for doing so. Oh, I'm sorry. There's your cover D. There's your pre-order bundled. I'm sorry, I got them backwards. And then your cover F is your 250 copy incentive to be decided. So they're pushing Harbinger #1 again. So there you have it from Valiant, everybody. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if you are a Harbinger fan. I'd really be interested in knowing. Some of the Harbinger Wars stuff and some of the modern Valiant stuff, I know there's... If the people who made Bloodshot get the opportunity to make their movie universe with Harbinger Wars with Bloodshot, wow. It should be entertaining. And you know what? I still gotta watch Bloodshot. I really do. Anyway, Vault giving us Heavy issue number 8, cover A. And then here's your cover B. Oh, just kidding. They didn't show the cover. Oh, just kidding. Human Remains #1 went second print, and they did not show the cover art to it, but they do like to keep you enthralled. Here's your cover A for issue number 2. Here is your cover B for issue number 2. Cover A for Rush #1. And then the cover B. And then the 1 in 5 incentive. And doesn't that look like Wild Wild West, like the dude who had like the spider body? And then here is Rush #1, cover D, which is your 1 in 10 incentive. Here's your 25 copy incentive by Pace. And then, yep, that dude's a spider. You can obviously tell he's a spider. 1 in 50 variant. Oh, geez, there's a 1 in 100 of this one. Vault, what is you doing? That's a lot of incentive variants for a book that nobody knows about yet. But you know, that's how they have to do it nowadays. They have to entice you with sick covers. And that dude was a spider, I do believe. Basilisk #1 getting a 3rd printing. Basilisk #1 getting a 3rd printing to go with a issue 2 3rd printing of the same genre, I'm going to say. And then number 3 getting a 2nd printing also. I'm wondering if that one's also going to match. We'll see. Dark Blood #4 of 6. There's your cover A. There is your cover B. And then we got a couple of incentives. This is the 10 copy, just a black and white of the cover A. And then John Boy Myers coming in and hammering it. I mean, just good art there. Firefly #33. You got a cover A by Bengal. You got a cover B by Carpenter. You got a 10 copy by Bengal. And you got a 25 copy incentive by Kamankoli. And I didn't see any other incentives, but usually one of the other books will wind up as a virgin. So watch that one as it approaches. If you're down for Firefly, ask them just in case Diamond wasn't showing them in the system. And it might be showing them on the other side. Good Luck issue #5. Of course, there's your cover A. But then they said, oh, Miguel Mercado is going to give us a 25 copy incentive. That looks sick. I mean, it really does. Once in Future, #21. Got a cover A. Got a 10 copy. And then you got a 25 copy incentive by John Boy Myers. Look, John Boy Myers just absolutely crushed it over here on the boom list. We only find them when they're dead. Number 9. There's your cover A by Simone DeMeo. And shout out to Gary Nusser, the Comic Perspective, for making me read this. And here's your cover B by Infante. That's wicked looking. Here is your 25 copy incentive. That's going to wrap it up for Boom. Dark Horse is up next, and now we have Black Hammer Reborn number 5 of 12, and there's your cover A. There's your cover B. And then we're on to Hellboy Silver Lantern Club number 1. And then the Lady Baltimore Witch Queens number 5 of this Lady Baltimore series. Stranger Things Tomb of Yabuen number 2. Anybody read issue 1? There's your cover B. There's your cover C. Cover D. So, man, they got 4 covers to go along with issues 1 and 2 now. That's wild. Wonder if they're going to keep up that trend. But up next is Dynamite Entertainment. And, of course, you know Dynamite does entertain with a bunch of variant covers. So get your popcorn. Before I get digging into this list, let me take another sip. Deep breath to not run out of air. And here we go. Barbarella, number 4, got a cover A by Lucio Perillo. Derek Chew on the cover B. And then the cover C. The cover D. Cosplay. 10 copy Perillo Black and White. 15 copy Chrome with a K. 20 copy Cohen. 25 copy Chew Black and White Virgin. And then we've got the limited Virgin covers. First up is the Lucio Perillo. Then we've got the Derek Chew. Then we have the Cohen. And then the FOC bonus Mana original. The Mozabakov original. The Selena FOC incentive Virgin. The 11 copy Mina Virgin. The Mozabakov Virgin. 15 copy FOC. And then the 21 copy FOC incentive Cosplay Virgin cover. And then we're on to the Boys number 1 Platinum Foil Edition. So look, we've now had another Dynamite reprint earlier this year. We just had a gold foil, I think 3 weeks ago, if not a month ago. Go FOC. This is the Platinum Foil Edition. So, you know, there's a bunch of these different variants that are now appearing for the Boys issue 1, everybody. I hope if you're a Boys fan, it's a slow burn. I really think it's going to take for that to go beyond Amazon Prime. Like, they need to get it to DVD. Or, is that still a thing? I know, I'm showing my age. They need to get it to 4K Blu-ray and get it into people's homes who don't pay for Amazon Prime. And I think this might resonate a little bit more. But the fact that it's being reprinted, pretty cool. And then, of course, you guys get the opportunity to get high grade 9.8s. But the Platinum Full Edition is on FOC. Inquire in your LCS. And Patrick, good to see you in the live chat, man. All is well. Today's my 6th wedding anniversary. We're going to do dinner. I stayed up late, hung out with the Spine Ticks crew. Ended up staying up even later, not going to bed. Going to breakfast, going and picking up bacon, fresh cut bacon from Fresh Market, and then coming home with some steaks from the place where we got the fresh bacon, and we had some filet mignons for dinner at home instead of going out to the restaurant. We tried to have a good breakfast this morning. Service industry, deli ticks, man. That's right. So the leftover filet mignon from this evening is actually going to be my steak and eggs for tomorrow. How about that? Deja Thoris versus John Carter of Mars. Perillo doing covers. Linsner doing covers. Miracolo doing covers. Cosplay. 10 copy. Thank you, Dave Collects. And then, of course, here's your 15 copy incentive, and then your 20 copy cosplay incentive, and then your Linsner 25 copy line art, your 30 copy incentive, your cover J Perillo limited version, and then your cover K Linsner limited version, your cover L FOC bonus, your 7 copy FOC incentive, and then your 11 copy FOC incentive, and then your 15 copy FOC incentive cosplay. I believe that is Cullen Gaff there, everybody. I believe that is Cullen Gaff. And that's the dude that Conan currently has a symbiote sword who wants to kill. But this is Dynamite. That ain't got nothing to do with the Marvel books. But Red Sonja Hildebrandt, special edition, the original cover. You got the cover A and the line art. Red Sonja and the Price of Blood #1's got a Finch special edition line art cover. And then a Finch special edition metal cover. Sonja Versal #9, cover A by Perillo. Cover B by Linsner. Cover C by Lee. Cover D by Yoon. And then the cosplay, the Linsner black and white 10 copy. The 15 copy Lee. The 20 copy Yoon. The 25 copy cosplay black and white. The 30 copy Perillo black and white version, Lee limited version, Linsner limited version, Perillo limited version, and then the bonus Linsner grayscale version. 7 copy FOC incentive cosplay. And then we are on to Vampirilla and the Ascending Evil black and white edition cover. The Ascending Evil special edition virgin cover, Amanda Conner. That's honestly one of Amanda Conner's better covers. And check this out. Vengeance of Vampirilla #23, cover A by Perillo. Ben Oliver, everybody. Ben Oliver. 23 cover C. Cover D, cosplay. The 10 copy incentive Segoviva Virgin. The 20 copy cosplay Virgin. The 25 copy incentive Oliver, black and white. The Oliver tint. The Perillo limited version. The Oliver limited version. And then the FOC bonus Maria. And then the 7 copy bonus Maria, FOC. The 11 copy FOC incentive. And then the 15 copy bonus, 15 copy FOC incentive Perillo. Whew. Yeah, lots of qualifier variants over there for Dynamite Entertainment. I don't know how you guys who collect Dynamite books do it month in and month out, but actually, no, that's not true. We all know how we do it. We cut corners elsewhere in our life and sacrifice elsewhere to make sure we get that fat stack of books every Wednesday. IDW Entertainment, G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero, giving us 287 with a cover A. Cover B. You guys remember that shuttle? I do. I thought the shuttle was cool. And then here is your 10 copy incentive variant cover. Sonic the Hedgehog number 46, cover A. Got your cover B. And then your 10 copy incentive. Star Wars Adventures, Star Wars The High Republic Adventures, the Monster of Temple Peak, number 3 of 4. No variant covers to go along with it, so it's a very easy pickup for you, but it is a $4.99 cover price. TMNT The Last Ronin Design Archive number 1. Boy, they are getting you guys on all of those. Transformers number 36 with your cover A. There's your cover B. And that, to me, looks like Skywarp. And then here is your 10 copy incentive. So we'll see who they've got, what they've got for us in store there. Transformers Beast Wars number 9, cover A by Josh Burcham. Cover B. And then your 10 copy incentive by my favorite Transformers artist, Alex Milne. Good stuff right there. Oh, look, there he is again. Transformers Shattered Glass number 3 of 5 by Alex Milne. Transformers Shattered Glass number 3 of 5, cover B. And that is Starscream. There was a design of Starscream that appeared elsewhere. With him being forged, it changed him. So there was 2 different ways that Transformers constructed. Either they allow the spark to grow the metal around it naturally as it occurs on their planet, or it's harvested. The naturally occurring method is called forged. The harvested method is called cold casted. So I don't know if they got into that kind of thing in the new Transformers universe books, or if it is even a topic in the Shattered Glass, but there was a different version of Starscream first shown that was different than his cold casted design that showed what it would have been like had he had been allowed to forge naturally. It's pretty crazy Transformers stuff there, but I'm full of useless knowledge. But this is your 10 copy incentive by Sarah Petrie de Rocher. Love her artwork. She's got a lot of good covers that she's done of that similar, headshot pose. Usagi Yojimbo number 23, cover A by Stan Sakai, and then your cover B 10 copy incentive is going to wrap it up for IDW Entertainment. So here is where we are on to Image, and Image is giving us Adventure Man number 6. Rachel Dotson doing the covers. Chew number 9. Crossover number 9. Now we got a cover A. We got a cover B by Penosian. We got a 25 copy incentive by Shaw. And then we got a 50 copy incentive by Penosian, which is also a Virgin. Frontiersman number 2. And then we got The Good Asian number 6. Cover A by Dave Johnson. Cover B. Philadelphia cover A. And Bisley. Okay. I think Bisley might have watched that Terror Ticks where it had that that Night Terror guy that just would punch through people. Shout out to Sith Lordly. And then here is Magic Order 2. Now this is not the Magic Order or the Sacred Order of the Beanbag, but it is probably a good read. Magic Order 2 number 1 of a 6-issue miniseries. And here's your cover B. And then here's your cover C. And then here's your cover D. And then here's your cover E. And there is your 10 copy incentive. And I think that's it. There was no higher than 10 copy incentive. And pushed from FOC last week to this week again would be the Mirka Andolfo Sweet Paprika number 4. Cover A by Mirka Andolfo. Cover B. Your cover C, your cover D, and then Mirka supplying us with a not safe for work cover E. Mother of Madness apparently gets down with the shroom life. Here's your cover B. Here is your cover C. 25 copy incentive is probably going to be a little popular. And the 50 copy is also not too bad. Not too bad. 100 copy incentive variant cover. Look, it's the final issue of the series. So we'll see how 3 issues shake down. And yeah. Figure drawing, I believe one of her earliest works is just that. One of the covers applied there. So Oblivion Song still going strong. And of course, this was that other Robert Kirkman thing that had been optioned. You didn't see this coming. Robert Kirkman writing a book. It's optioned, period. The dude doing Walking Dead, anything he basically has written. And, I really wish Infinite would get picked up and made into the TV series instead of them trying to finish the comic book. So Robert Kirkman, finish Infinite. Talk to Rob Liefeld. Just get the show done. Do the show. It would help out tremendously. I'm just saying. It would be very beneficial for us all. Primordial issue number 2 of a 6-issue miniseries. And then here's your cover B. And they also offered this cover C. And then they got a couple of incentives. 10 copy incentive by Sorrentino. And then 25 copy incentive Virgin cover. Radiant Black cover A, cover B. And you know what figure drawing? Mirka and Dolfo drew the first kiss between Ivy and Harley. I've talked about the book before. Do you know what book that is? Leave a comment below if you do. Radiant Black number 9, cover B. And then Radiant Black gets a 25 copy incentive by La Fuente and Mortar. Spawn 323 got a cover A. The McFarlane art is the ever elusive one, so not going to show. And then we got cover C, which is Baron's Clown. Pretty cool looking, right? That's a good trick-or-treat. That's a good Halloween spirit type of Spawn variant. Two Moons, number 6, cover A. Two Moons, number 6, cover B by Sook. What's the furthest place from here? Geek Driven. Oh, Geek Driven, you are just in time for the first Jenny Frisian incentive variant. Gonna have you going nuts chasing after. So are you ready? What's the furthest place from here? Number 1, cover B. And then here's your cover C. And if that doesn't tell you a little bit what's going on in here, Pigman. Cover D by Bendis, Pigman. And then cover Deluxe Edition with the 7-inch record. 25 copy incentive. 50 copy incentive. Jenny Frisian 75 copy incentive. Jenny Frisian 100 copy incentive for What's the Furthest Place from Here, number 1. So this is probably another one of those books that Jenny Frisian fans are probably going to miss because it's an image book. It's a high ratio incentive on an image book. They're not really paying attention to it. Yeah, I haven't really heard too much buzz about it pre-release. Astro Wizard, good to see you in the house. Okay, so let's talk about DC books. So the DC books I'm about to show you right here are the books that just closed on FOC today, a.k.a. yesterday, depending on where you're watching. Action Comics number 1036 has a cover A. And then cover B by Tedesco. Wicked looking cover B. Normandy, France, 1944. I mean, that's awesome. Aquaman Green Arrow Deep Target number 1 of a 7-issue miniseries. Deep Target number 1 of 7. Cover B. And then 25 copy incentive. Checkmate number 5, the Malieve. And then the Taylor. That's been par for the entire course, so I expect issue 6 to follow the same suit. Dark Knight's Death Metal number 1 soundtrack getting the special edition reprints again, going back for a second print here with the special edition Rise Against with the flexi single Broken Dreams. And then here is the Dark Knight's Death Metal number 2 soundtrack flexi single Anything Anything. And then this one right here. Flexi singles featuring Bad Luck. Whatever. You guys, if you're into those death metal books, you do know that you need to pre-order those ones, especially the ones coming with the records. So good luck to you out there. Deathstroke Incorporated number 2, cover A, got the Howard Porter. Matina always delivers on Deathstroke. I mean, really, I've never seen Matina give a bad Deathstroke cover. Here's your Detective 1044 cover A. Your cover B by Bermejo. The Fear State Harley Quinn tie-in through Harley Quinn number 8. Of course, this is an interesting A cover. Everybody, we got the quad, the team of 4 of Gotham's girls. So, yeah, probably going to be a pretty big book. And then, of course, Derek Chu doing a cardstock variant for the B cover, not too shabby. Human Target number 1, cover A by Greg Smallwood. And this is a DC Black Label by Tom King and Greg Smallwood. So Tom King returns, and then here is Human Target number 1, cover B. And then Jenny Frisian once again, always dropping fire. Here's your 25 copy incentive for Human Target number 1 of a 12-issue miniseries. Icon and Rocket Season 1, number 4 of 6. They showed cover A. but they did show cover B, and then they did the same exact thing for this Mr. Miracle, the Source of Freedom, number 6 of 6. I showed you both these covers last week. Robin number 7, cover A, Simone DeMeo. And apparently he and Flatline are a thing. And somebody made a manga about it. So that cover A is probably going to resonate with people. But the Robin number 7, cover B, Francis Manapul, cardstock variant cover for you. Ruby Justice League number 7 of 7. There's your cover A by Mirka Andolfo. And the cover B by Simone DeMeo. So what's wild is that they removed this book from FOC. They also removed, I believe it was Fire and Ice on the cover there, Geek Driven. Good eye, man, good eye. So this right here, this Wonder Girl number 6 was removed from FOC. And that looks like a Mirka Andolfo cover. And the cover B was never shown. But you know what? There was a bunch of other books that were pushed back a week. So we're going to take a look at some of those because they were pushed back to FOC for 10/10. So we're good to catch them. And what's good with you, Art Chemist? Thanks for joining in the live stream. Arkham City, The Order of the World, number 2 of 6. We've got cover A right here, and then we've got a cover B by Yasmin Putri. Fear State tie-in for Batman, number 116, cover A. And then here is your cover B, Melina. 1 in 25 incentive. So here we go again with these games variants over here at DC. So these have been a hit. So good luck to you guys chasing those 25 copy incentives out there. Here's another one that was pushed from last week to this week. To next week, technically. Batman Reptilian number 5 of 6, cover A by Liam Sharp. They did not show the art for cover B, so you're on your own for that one. But they did finally show well, they also showed it last week. The Francavilla 25 copy incentive. So there we go. Batman Superman Authority Special number 1, one shot. So there's the Authority. We'll see what happens. The Ji-Young Lee cardstock variant. Batman The Adventures Continue Season 2, number 6 of 7. The number, the Roman numeral 2's got fallen off there. But here's your B cover. That's your cardstock variant. So Ivy, Catwoman, and Harley. With Batman tied upside down. Batman the Imposter number 2 of 3, of course, with a cover A by Andrea Sorrentino. But they didn't show a cover B. I can only assume there's only a cover B. There may be a cover C. Check with your LCS and find out further details, of course. Batman Urban Legends number 9, cover A by Kari Randolph. No cover B art shown. Batman Urban Legends cover C did have cover art shown, though, and this one's a Federici variant here. So I'm assuming they probably got that one botched and that this is probably the B cover. I'm just thinking. I know it's dangerous when I do that. Crush and Lobo number 6. There is your cover A. And then here is your cover B. So this is another one of those limited series. Yasmin Putri, though, knocking it out with the cover A here. I mean, this could have been a Black Knight cover. Nobody would have known the difference, of course, with the slight little retouches here and there. But the Dark Knights of Steel, number 1. 12-issue miniseries. Cover B by Middleton. 250 copy team qualifier by Wayne Reynolds. 25 copy incentive by Yasmin Putri. Soul Plumber. And this is, of course, the DC Horror Presents genre issue 2 of 6. And then here's the 2 of 6 cardstock variant or B variant or whatever it is going to be. They didn't show the art. Also, they didn't show the art to Green Lantern number 8. But they did show the cover B, Juliet Nikia. I hope that's how you pronounce that one. The cardstock variant for this one. This is fire. I'm not even a big fan of Teen Lantern, but if you're into Teen Lantern or specking on the character, this is probably one of those books you might want to be picking up. Joker Presents Puzzle Box number 4, cover A, Chip Zdarsky. And then the cover B, not shown. Justice League Incarnate number 1, cover A by Gary Frank. Jorge Fornes, cardstock variant, and that is Thomas Wayne, Batman. So that's that evil Batman that did the City of Bane stuff. Not a popular guy, not very well liked. Justice League Infinity number 5 of 7. And then Nice House on the Lake, number 6. Cover A was shown, but of course, no cover B artwork. And then, according to Dave Collects and some other people, this one's going to be going on hiatus for 3 months. So see you next year, Nice House on the Lake. It was nice having you in 2021. Nubia and the Amazons, issue number 2 of the 6-issue miniseries. Here's your cover A, but they did not show us anything for cover B. Robin and Batman, 3-issue miniseries. Cover A, Dustin Nguyen. Jeff Lemire doing the cover B. All right. That's pretty cool looking. Raphael Albuquerque giving you the 25 copy incentive on this one. So, hope you enjoy that. All right, and then we got Suicide Squad number 9. There's your cover A, but you know what? They did not have the cover B art available. Suicide Squad Get Joker number 3 of 3, cover A by Malieve. Nothing for cover B. Superman 78 number 3, cover A by Amy Reeder. Cardstock variant by Lee Weeks. So it's looking good over there. Definitely looking good over there. Let me just check on something here real quick. So we've got about 8 minutes worth of music left. One of my other videos got clipped because they forwarded the soundtrack over to a different video and they clipped my video. So it's okay. It happens. Happens to the best of us. Teen Titans Academy, however, got pushed back. This is one of the other titles that was pushed back from last week's FOC list to next week's. So here's your Teen Titans Academy issue number 8, cover A by Rafa Sandoval. And that looks like the night they hacked the H-Dial. So might we be finding out more about Red X? Possibly. Cover B, not shown. Artwork not shown, non-existent. So what does that mean, everybody? That means we are into the final list of books, and this is from your Marvel publisher. So at this time, please don't forget to smash that like button and make sure you are subscribed and click that notification bell for notifications on this channel. Alien dropping issue number 8, and it's getting wild on the farm. There are some chickens. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? In this case, the egg. Awesome, man. Well, I appreciate you, figure drawing. You're good peeps, man. Appreciate seeing you in the live chat and supporting the channel. Alien number 8, of course, the cover B, wild as well, right? And then here's your cover C, which is your incentive by RB Silva. So 25 copies for that one, everybody. Amazing Fantasy issue 4 of the 5-issue series with Storm on a battle horse holding Captain America's shield. Oh my goodness. Just a lot of stuff going on there. And then the Kari Andrews variant right here. Yep, that's wild stuff. And then we got Mark Bagley doing this variant too. So this is your incentive variant, everybody. So good luck. Amazing Spider-Man number 77. So 2 ASMs on FOC this week because apparently 2 weeks worth of books. Amazing Spider-Man's got this 77 Joe Jusko Marvel Masterpieces variant of Sandman. And then we've got the David Aja variant cover. Amazing Spider-Man number 78. Deadpool 30th anniversary, and that is a good Liefeld cover with feet. Here you go, everybody. So the 10th anniversary Miles Morales variant cover for this book is going to be Venomized Miles. What is up? So this is crazy because I thought that might have been a Stormbreakers variant, but remember Stormbreakers here in a little bit. Avengers number 50. This Stormbreakers does not have anything venomized. This is your Caselli variant. This is your Infinity Saga Phase 1 variant cover, which, I guess it's pretty cool. Like, if you really look at it, it's got Phil Coulson, Maria Hill, Nick Fury, all the the Phase 1 Avengers, Chitauri, Loki. So there's good stuff going on there. Avengers number 50 with the Liefeld Deadpool 30th anniversary variant with Black Panther and Deadpool. It's amazing. And then the Martin variant cover. The McGinnis variant cover, of course, is pretty cool if you're a fan of Doom. Ron Lim doing a She-Hulk variant, not too shabby. McNiven doing a Thor, Iron Man, and Hulk variant cover, of course, the trifecta. The Kirby Hidden Gem variant cover, showing a very unique team of Avengers. And then the Bianchi variant cover, which is going to have Mel V probably in a little bit of an uproar. I wonder if this is one of the books he was talking about him having to spend money on. Avengers Tech On number 4 of 6, and then the Momoko variant cover with a Tech On Peach Momoko'd Captain Marvel. Adam Hughes showing us all the widows. Joe Jusko with the Marvel Masterpieces variant cover. Daredevil number 35 and the Elektra versus Bullseye battle continues. Daredevil number 35, Joe Jusko, Marvel Masterpieces variant cover. Darkhawk number 3 of 5. And then, of course, this variant cover right here is a swipe of swipes. And good stuff to look at there. But this right here is indeed the eye candy of eye candy. And Philip Tan, you absolutely just home run. Excellent Darkhawk right there. And then the Darkhold Blade number 1. So Blade's getting his own miniseries. Oh, look at that Stormbreakers variant with a venomized Blade. And there's Blade with a connecting variant. And then the Darkhold version of Blade all vampired up. We've already seen them. Deadpool Black, White, and Blood, issue number 4. Issue number 4, the Mike Allred variant cover, and that is awesome. Should have been an incentive, but nope, they decided to give it to Dan Pinocchio on this one, so here's your 25 copy incentive. The Death of Doctor Strange number 1 going back for a second printing variant cover. And of course, shout out to Lucas on Drunken Chat for explaining that there are 2 Doctor Strange currently running around in the universe, making things a little bit more than regular tricky when it comes to dealing with how to keep track of these guys. So next up is the Death of Doctor Strange Avengers number 1, which has this variant cover to go along with it. Eternals number 7, Peach Momoko variant cover. So Dave collects. Get ready. Get ready. This is the Henry MCU variant. And then the Lozano MCU variant. Todd Nauck Headshot variant. Assad Ribic design variant. And then they dropped a firebomb upon us. Peach Momoko Virgin variant cover. So inquire with your LCS about that one, especially you, Dave Collects. Peach Momoko doing a pretty decent Thanos, actually, with the Infinity Gauntlet as well. And it also appears that she's got him with the left-handed gauntlet. So Peach Momoko paying attention. Excalibur number 25. Excalibur number 25 on the Peach Momoko variant cover for them. And then we've got Hellions number 17. John Tyler Christopher giving us an action figure variant of Havoc. Pretty cool. Hulk number 1 in the new ongoing series by Donny Cates, everybody. And there's going to be an Ed McGuinness variant cover that we did not have the art for. The blank variant cover that we do have the blank for. The Infinity Saga Phase 1 variant cover showing him versus Abomination from the Incredible Hulk movie. The Dan Jurgens variant cover. Peach Momoko variant cover. The Otley design variant. Bianchi giving us the Hulk variant cover here. Art Adams variant cover. And then we're on to the Inferno. And of course, as we saw in the issue 1 opening pages of Inferno, It is Emma who revives Charles and Magneto. Inferno number 2 shows the Peach Momoko variant cover. And then we've got the Vega variant cover showing all the different versions of Emma. These are all pretty decent Emma variants, but you know what? Jeff DeCall, open order variant cover, Magneto. That's good stuff right there. The levitated leg of Joe Jusko is meh, in my opinion, but some people like it. But the AHA variant, very simple, but very, very effective. So thanks to you, David AHA, for this one. Kang the Conqueror, number 2, second printing. So this is a variant cover showing Fantastic Four versus Ramatut. Marauders, number 25, Bloody A cover. So look at you, Emma Frost, with the brass knuckles, right? Oh, Merca does not disappoint. So here we got an open order Merca and Dolfo Marauders number 25 variant cover. I might want to look into that one. And then Joe Jusko's Marvel Masterpieces Bishop, not terrible. Oh, look, they're giving us another one. Masterpieces B variant cover, and this is the Joe Jusko Shadowcat variant. Miles Morales, Spider-Man number 32. Taskmaster and Starling, of course, on the A cover. And then the Anka variant cover. Moon Knight number 3 getting a second print variant for the second full appearance of Hunter's Moon. I'll die on that hill. I'll show you the pages. Shout out to Manny the Comic Collector and a whole bunch of you other guys out there. Cullen Goth versus Doom? Oh, wait. That could be very interesting. So Savage Avengers number 26 is probably going to be a good pickup. No B covers. One cover. What? One cover? Star Wars number 18. Here's the Carbonite variant of that one. Here's the Lucasfilm 50th anniversary variant showing Kanan, the Last Padawan, and crew. I'm sorry, that's Sabine and Kanan. It's a little bit of that's Kanan, and there's Ezra. Yep, so that's Rebels. Rebels. Star Wars action figure variant. Another one of the Ewoks, so of course I'll have to add that to my collection. And let's see here. I think the music stopped. The music did indeed stop. So let's see here. Let me mute that. Find a good place to pick up where it left off. Yep, muted the site. Okay, cool. There's an ad. We don't want no ads. Yeah, we don't want the ads. All right, so continuing on, the Star Wars number 18 handbook variant cover here. You also have, that is actually the last one for 18. So yeah, you had a couple of variant covers. No incentives variants, so no chasings to be made. Figure drawing, I'm missing only 4 of the Star Wars ones. Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 17, War of the Bounty Hunters. Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 17, War of the Bounty Hunters. Lucasfilm 50th anniversary variant. Thrawn cover, so people are probably going to be after that one. Here is your handbook variant. And then here is your Carbonite variant, which is basically just the A cover, black and white. Star Wars High Republic number 11. Peach Momoko on the High Republic 11. Then this is your incentive variant. So 25 copy incentive. No cover art shown as of right now, but that's okay because you're going to know about it anyway. Strange Academy number 13 with your cover A. And then here's your character spotlight variant by Art Adams once again. Strange Academy Unlucky 13 variant cover. And then Strange Academy presents The Death of Doctor Strange number 1. The Death of Doctor Strange number 1 variant cover. And then the Momoko variant cover, which is also showing Venom. What? Okay, so I don't know what's going on here, but if Venom shows up in Strange Academy, venomizing a student, or if it's Dylan, that may really change up the game on some things. But anyway, speaking of things, here is The Thing #1. The Bermejo variant by this one, showing him with a ripped-off Doom face. The Todd Nauk headshot variant, showing the Thing's face. And then the Super Log variant cover, showing Thing fighting a tiger. Venom #1, everybody. Venom #1, everybody. So we got a lot going on here. Venom #1, of course, got this Peach Momoko variant cover. And then you got this Chris Botchlow variant cover. And then you got this Black Blank variant cover. Del Auto absolutely delivering the fire when it comes to Venom. Oh, but wait, and Yuckley also doing the same. But you know what? Todd Nauk said, hold my headshot. And honestly, for a headshot variant, that's probably one of Todd Nauk's better ones. Romita Jr.? Okay. This is definitely a better Romita Jr. book than he's done as of lately. Here is your Medina Hidden Gem variant, which was I remember when that was going on. Peach Momoko Virgin variant cover, everybody. Dave collects that for you too. Winter Guard #3 of the 4-issue miniseries, giving you a cover A. And then Winter Guard got the Noto variant cover. Phil Noto delivers like always. X-Men Legends #8. And then X-Men Legends #8. Scott Williams. Not Jim Lee, but it looks like Jim Lee because it's Scott Williams. But Scott Williams is definitely, in his own right, drawing some good stuff. So I love seeing, old 90s artists still kicking it today and doing phenomenal things. And then the final book on our FOC list for this week, X-Men Trial of Magneto, issue 2, going back for a second print. You guys are apparently selling this one out. So apparently the series is hot. And that's going to wrap it up, everybody. So I want to say thank you again to everybody in our live chat. You guys are the greatest. Thank you for making this interactive podcast fun to do every week. And surprisingly enough, I was able to squeeze it in on a Sunday still. Basically, I stayed home. Didn't go to work tonight. Just got to work twice as hard for the remainder of the week. But you know what? That happens. Anyway, I really, appreciate all you guys tuning into this stream as I try to make this channel into a very productive member of Comic Book Society. And this has been an excellent show called The Secret Variant, but there's more to this channel here, which is the reason why I do love that you guys want to stand by while I tell you all the other good things we got going on here. So remember to like and subscribe to the video, but subscribing is, of course, the best thing you can possibly do for this channel to make sure you connect to the next episode. And, of course, the next episode of The Secret Variant should be on this channel next Sunday. The Ultrabox giveaway updates, of course. The only way to find out how to enter into the contest is going to be right here on this channel. So make sure you have subscribed and you've watched the video to see the giveaway of giveaways, because the giveaway of giveaways is for you subscribers for getting me over to that 1,000 subscriber mark. And then, of course, my work schedule will be conflicting with my play schedule, and I'm very sorry to leave you guys. I threw together a spec matrix on some books last week. I hope you enjoyed them. Drunken Chat is, again, my other home, so I appreciate all you guys tuning in over there as well. And the spec matrix getting dropped wherever I can possibly talk about spec. Make sure you are, of course, subscribed to all these other channels in the featured channel section. And, of course, get well soon to my buddy Newbie. I hope everything's well with you, man. Speedy recovery if anything, needing some attention. But make sure you are subscribed to all these other wonderful people out there. And, of course, the Wednesday Night Comic Book Presser will be the live press conference on late night Wednesday, a.k.a. Thursday morning, depending on your time zone. And then, of course, the Whatnot sales will happen eventually. And shout out to all my other homies on Whatnot doing big things, Ninth Wonder and Mighty Mel V. Make sure you guys are tuning into all their sales, because when we talk in private chats, they're asking me, is this a good book? Is this a good book? And I'm agreeing that a lot of them are good books. So check them out. And again, follows are always appreciated over there on Facebook and IG and Twitter. And you can connect with all those links on the channel page at the bottom right-hand logo. And, of course, tag me when you see something newsworthy over there on Twitter at @UltraMaximusX. And, of course, you guys have been tagging me on IG, and I appreciate you keeping me up in the news. And thanks again for watching, everybody. And I will see you all next week. Love you all. Thanks again for tuning in live. And for those of you watching on the rewind, I appreciate you watching on the rewind. And make sure you tell at least your favorite LCS about me. Check you next week.